Welcome to another episode of Upliftment for the World. I'm Joy Foster from High Vibes with Joy. I channel Divine Source Energy, and this is this week's Divine Channeling of Upliftment for the Public. Today is Sunday, July 19th, 2026. I'll go ahead and connect in and see what we get for today. I would love to connect in. To Divine Source Energy for my highest good and the highest good of everyone watching at all times. Welcome in persons all around the world. We are delighted to be here speaking upon upliftment here for each of you. Thank you to our dear Joy for translating the impulses, the vibration we are sending her for the masses. It is to be focused here upon your heart center. This body, it is not you. This mind, it is not you. You are the spirit of you. Are you aware of this? It is to be intentional about operating here from your heart center. Because if you are not intentional, you think you are your mind. You think you are your body. You think that you are the thinker of these thoughts. It is a program. So what you are doing here in the physical, you as a spirit, is you are in this human suit. You chose your personality. You chose your environment, your surroundings, the context in which you interact with others. You planned out your destiny, and you as a spirit chose to be born in the physical, and you set out goals or objectives to evolve through. So none of this is an accident. You have not wasted any time with the wrong person, or at the wrong job, or in the wrong state, or the wrong house. All of this is for you, and it is but temporary. This is just one go around. So it is to be a neutral observer of all of this. So keep yourself back here. You are the spirit of you, and you are operating from heart center. And you are a neutral observer of yourself having these emotions about what is going on out here. But understand that what is going on out here, including government, including what is going on in your own household, what is going on in your own body, you are to be a neutral observer of it. It is not your identity, but it is what you are evolving through, and it is mirroring back to you. So what it is mirroring back to you are emotions, which is energy. And that is how you are creating. Particles are forming based on your emotional output. And that is why it is important to become centered here so you can practice being a neutral observer. Now, when we say practice, it is a little bit different than what one who resides in ego looks at practice. practice is all throughout your days. It is how you carry out yourself. So if you are carrying out or practicing being a neutral observer all of your days, this means that when a heartbreak, a loss, or a physical ailment enters your experience, you are not gliding into it and becoming one with it and saying, this is who I am, this is how I am. What you are doing is you are practicing staying centered here, and you are neutral. So everything is neutral, and you are an observer of an emotion you are having about a loss, for example. So if you are in that emotion and you are that emotion, you have lost you, because you are the spirit of you. And it is a practice to be intentional about this. And then what you are doing is you are neutrally observing this emotion that is coming up for you. So if you are feeling heartbroken about a loss, it is to stay here centered in your wholeness. You are an unlimited being. You are the spirit of you, and you came here to evolve through these emotions. Because this emotion that you are experiencing through this loss, it is just circling back around. You have experienced this emotion many times in this lifeline. And you are developing the ability to be the safe space for you. What that means is this emotion, this low emotion that you are experiencing, you are approving of this emotion, because this emotion is all versions, all circumstances of you that you've experienced asking to be soothed by you. But you cannot soothe you if you are in it. But when you are centered here, well, then you are the safe space for this emotion. And you are just sitting with this emotion. And you are approving of this emotion. You are involving your body through your breath, slow and controlled, in through nose, out through mouth. I approve of you. I approve of you, my low emotion. I don't have to solve any problems. But you are safe to feel this low emotion here with me. And it will come in waves. You might sit with this emotion for 5 minutes and feel better, but then you wake up the next day and you feel all crummy again. Continue to be the safe space for you. This is how you are evolving. And this is how you are rebirthing self. You see, you are not the same person that you have always been. You gain perspective as you go through these life experiences. But you might notice that maybe you or someone else becomes more negative and more full of hate and fear as they go through these experiences. Not just because they are lost in the emotion and they are identifying with the emotion. So you are programming your health to follow this low emotion. You are programming your financials to become scarce because you are operating from this low vibration. You will have fractured relationships. Now, it is not all or nothing, but we are showing you patterns. And part of the health, the financials, the relationships, that is part of the contrast that will enter your experience, which delivers these emotions. And so, how you soothe or identify with these emotions is how particles are forming, and that is what is next in your lifeline. That is where you are going next. So when each of you planned out your destiny, you put obstacles on your course, and you put desires, you put interests here, but you didn't know how long you would be sitting in the contrast. So what we are showing you is that as you are sitting with these low emotions every day, because there will be a portion of every day in which you feel low, you can be sitting in the lap of luxury and have all of your heart's desires, and you will still be needing to evolve through your emotions because you are human. And that is this physical experience. Each is here to expand their consciousness awareness. But you are the creator. So your emotions are energy. So how are you spending your energy? Just like how are you spending your time? How are you spending your money? It is all energy. But to look at it deeper is that energy is emotions. And you are not at the mercy of anyone or anything. It is just a mirror. Everything that you are observing upon is just mirroring back to you emotions. And then it is up to you what you are going to do with those emotions. Are you going to sit in the sadness and identify with it and create more things to be sad about? Or are you going to sit and let sad be safe to feel sad with you, and you approve of sad, and this way you are allowing yourself to feel free? And then that is what will be reflected back to you. So there will be emotions for you to soothe or celebrate all day long, every day. That is this human experience in the physical. So how are you spending your energy? We hope this has brought clarity, upliftment, and a curiosity to continue evolving, expanding, creating through your emotions. Stay centered here. This is your truth. This is your safety, your security. And everything out here is just energy. And you decide how you're going to spend it. And with this, we shall depart. Whew. All right. I appreciate you. Please share with anyone you think would find value in this. Have a good week.